Since y'all clicked on the video, I won't try to surprise you with the game reveal, but this is my first time ever touching Stardew. I know, shocking. I won't bore you through the character creation. There was a lot of this and this. Also, I really took my time going through the 5 settings this game offers, and also trying to understand what the empty seed bar did. I had no idea that there was more than one farm type in Stardew. And I really was considering starting on the river farm or possibly the forest farm. But I figured for my first playthrough, I'd start with the base one. For any of you freaking out, I did turn monster spawn off. Alright, so I'm guessing all of you have played this except for maybe 13 people, so let me quickly break down the quote-unquote plot. You got an old fart grandpa who's on his deathbed, you're his favorite grandkid, and he goes on a tangent about how capitalism is shitty, soul-sucking, and you're gonna hate your life. This is when he gives you your gift, an envelope. Then he croaks. You fast forward a set amount of years. In these X amount of years, you're at an awful office job dying. You say, fuck this shit, open your letter from your dead G-Paw that's also a deed to the farm in the middle of nowhere by the ocean. Then we hop on a bus to our new home. So, we get to the Pelican Town drop-off and...
Hold up, who this? Damn right.
Oh my god. You'd be wrong in thinking that was my first reaction to Robin, but I was actually choking on Bochi's mustard. Anyways, this hottie-thottie walks me to my house, only then for an old gross wrinkle to walk out of my home. Dude, excuse you? My privacy? My dignity? Anyways, there's some banter, and Robin disses my new house. Then I take a nice long nap. And unfortunately, wake up the next day. I wake up to chores, but not lame chores, fulfilling chores, such as growing my own food and talking to people. I take a crack at clearing some of my farm, promptly to give up and take the path which many have walked before me and many will after to town. I check the calendar to see whose birthdays I'll forget this month, then walk into the local market store. First person I talk to is Gus. He seems to supply this town's alcoholics with their vice. Fair enough, Gus. Not that you were wondering, but here's my Gus impression. Well, hello there, I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardew Saloon. And then there's Marnie. Bob Ross, is it you? Oh. Sorry, Marnie. Next up, this fucking guy. My nemesis. My affliction. Goddamn Pierre. Fucking Pierre. This guy sucks. I can't even tell you why he sucks, but I hate him. It is personal. I would steal his wife. He should feel bad when I inevitably kick his ass in events. Here's my first impression of him. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. I don't believe you. I also make fun of the size of his store. This is it. After hazing Pierre, I went to the bottom right corner of the store and pondered at the potato to radish transmutation box. I still have no idea how it works. As I was making my way outside, I noticed a blob of purple come out of the twilight zone. Begrudgingly, I went back into his store. The blob has a name, and it's Abigail. I finally get out of that messy store, did a dance in front of the clinic, then went inside. Alright, some real talk here. It's been 50 hours of gameplay or so since I first walked into Harvey's clinic, and it took me editing this footage to realize that he actually sells stuff. So that's kind of embarrassing. I was more interested in digging in Harvey's trash than I was actually talking to him. After I'm done raiding the bins, I go outside to rightfully insult Marnie and then Penny. Gabba Gabba and chose not to. You know what? She seems kind of creepy looking. Who's it? Oh, that's a kid. No, it's not a kid. She just looks small. It's not just me though, right? Like Penny's sprite is tiny compared to like, I don't know. I just thought she was like a teen or something because she's like just short and small. I'm gonna be honest. I wonder if she's got alcohol fetal syndrome. That's why she's so small. I walk towards the beach and get a bit too excited over seashells. Gimme. Can we stack? Yes. That is before I see a beautiful woman. Oh, he kind of gross looking. It seems like the only townies I've met have earned my ire. Oh well, clearly I'm not the problem here. I will say though, Elliot has grown on me. After meeting the man with the luscious hair, I ran out onto the docks, just wishing I lived in a tropical climate. When I was sufficiently done staring longingly at the blue pixels, I made my way back up into town, sharing a tip a friend told me. One of my friends who has spent many a day playing Stardew has said that it's actually easier to do stuff on mobile because you can just take it with you and it'll be automated wherever you go. And I'm like, that sounds like a really bad idea. I don't need my entire life consumed by one video game. She will rue the day she bought this game for me. But on a less threatening note, here's my Gunther impression. Gunther. Hello there, welcome to the Stardew Valley Archaeological Office. It sounds just like Gus's, and I will say that I'm upset that Gunther isn't a real townie and you can't actually talk to him. Talk to you? Are you serious? Once again, outside, I go on this hippie anti-capitalist tirade and then complain about the weather some more. You know, like, I could go outside and experience nature, but it's also below freezing right now, and I ain't about ready to fuck with that, you feel? And because of this, I wasn't able to meet Clint, but that's not exactly, like, a loss for me, I think. Are you serious? I was too busy fucking around. On my way up north, I stumble into this weird, big, light blue box. I don't like it. I also struggle to understand what items they even offer to sell here. What is this? It's so sanitized. And here's the thing. I was right. Thinking about it more, this building is sanitized. This store is nothing like any big box store would be in real life. Walmart is never this clean. This place is haunting. It feels like it's eating your soul slowly. Your footsteps echo. The lights hurt. They don't even bother to play music. They only care about making money, and it's so obvious. Enough of the complaining. Next, we move on to meet Mario, and I really liked her a lot at first, but during my time playing, other townies really caught my eye, but maybe I'll go back to her because she keeps calling me hot. Then I meet Chet number 1. He's insufferable and has remained so through the last 50 hours. His grandparents, on the other hand, oh, she's so nice, are adorable. I love them, and even though George is grumpy, like, I totally understand why he is the way he is. I don't blame him at all. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way, now buzz off. My grandfather would never talk to me like that. This is true. My grandparents loved me. In the evening, I decided to try and clean up the trash in town. Clint is included in that. Who are you? Clint. I don't like you. Before going into the bar and meeting the people in there, I decided I wanted to haze Clint. What are you gonna do, Clint? Oh, he's the blacksmith. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Welcome. Yeah. Who's this? Was unimpressed by both of these characters and still am. Then I see Shane. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? You're also an asshole. I'm never gonna talk to you. So that was a lie. Anywho, onto the game within a game. This does not go well. Oh no, it's like Binding of Isaac. Despite making it to round 2, I have a bad habit of walking into the enemies the same way I do in the Binding of Isaac, and I probably will never get farther than this. Fuck. Oh, fuck, I'll just run right into them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video on a defeat screen. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and go ahead and roast me in the comments down below if I shat on your fave.